Welcome, everybody. We are here. We are back. Oh my goodness, I think my mic was really high there. Welcome, everyone. It is CCS Season 5. We are back once again. Happy to have everyone here as we are getting set to go in this two-match slate for tonight. Starting off, Quinnipiac versus Rutgers. And then after, we have North Texas versus Wazoo, the Washington State Cougars. Excited to see both those happening. I do apologize for the little bit of awkwardness on the announcement earlier, as that was a slight mistake. We had App State versus NC State scheduled. Unfortunately, then they had to reschedule. Yeah, so we had them on the schedule for 8 p.m. Eastern. They had a last-minute reschedule, so I apologize for everyone who thought the stream was going to start an hour ago. We are here. We are set to go, however. So we're getting set as soon as possible. We're going to get both these teams in here, but it's good to be back again. It is just me for tonight. We do miss Commissioner Nation getting set to go, but yeah, it's good to be back here on the mainstream. I'm excited to see kind of how everything plays out in these matchups. I mean, these are two really good matchups ahead of us. Obviously, Rutgers, Quinnipiac looking to do damage to one another. It should be what I would expect to be a very solid match. I mean, these are two great teams that they've always seemed to battle it out. I am excited. Obviously, I've talked to Pyro, been in his stream quite a bit over for the Bobcats, and he always seems to be confident, always seems to be rearing and ready to go. So I'm excited to see what him and his team bring to this matchup tonight. Obviously, it would be a really nice win to have on the tally early for Quinnipiac, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see if they're able to get the job done. They had a really tough set in their first two matches. They're actually currently 0-2 after the first week of non-con. They got swept by Northern Arizona, very solid team over there, and then they also lost in Game 5 to the Screamin' Eagles of Southern Indiana. That's another very tough loss over there. So they are still looking for their first victory of CCS Season 5. We're going to see if they can do it here tonight. But Rutgers, they're no pushover. They're currently they went 1-1 to start off their non-con play. They got a Game 5 victory over Utah. The Utes proving to be a threat as always, and they had a tough 4-game loss to FIU, the Panthers. So we'll see if they can, go positive in this one. Quinnipiac still just looking for their first victory of Season 5, so that's definitely going to be on the horizon for them. But either way, this is set to be a really solid matchup. I'm excited to see how it plays out, and yeah, I mean, that's all I need to say. Both teams are in and ready, so we're just going to double check that everyone is ready. And once we get the go-ahead from both sides, we will hop on down to the field, as it looks like everyone getting set to go. Let's just make sure. Okay. I believe we're set. I heard I'm not seeing anything on my. I heard 2 chats. I don't see anything. I believe everyone's ready. I believe so. Okay, I mean. Okay. we are ready to go. So we will hop down to the field. Rutgers versus Quinnipiac here in week 2 of non-con. Everyone in, everyone on the field. We are set to go. Game number 1 in this best of 5. It should be a very solid matchup. I would expect it to be between both these teams, so we'll see if they're able to deliver. But again, Quinnipiac, they are searching for that first victory, and the first one can sometimes be the most difficult. Rutgers, they're just looking to go back positive to get things underway. I do think this is a pretty even matchup. I could very well see this match going to 4 or 5, but we'll have to see. I mean, again, it's still early in this season, and we'll see what both these teams are able to develop going forward. Rutgers are always a threat in the group stage, as I believe they finished top 4 in their group last season. They went 7-1 in one of the most difficult conferences in CCS. Quinnipiac did well, of course, over in their group. Not too much worry over there for Quinnipiac. They are kind of the kings of their group. Big demo from Aiden, opening up a little bit of space. I believe Quinnipiac, they're in the Metro Atlantic, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, they won pretty dominantly last season. I don't think they were too worried at any real point. That being said, they are being tested once again here tonight, and it's already looking like a very close matchup developing. Almost 2 minutes gone here inside game 1. No one able to put anything on the boards just yet. Maybe an opportunity here for Rutgers. Aquario fires from range. It's high. Thwack. Low boost. Will be 50'd out. Slugger onto it. Can't really hold on to that possession. It's going to fall to Aiden again. Pyro. That's a great 50 on target. It's going to be saved in time by NP. Aquario, another clear out. Blocked by Slugger. The Bobcats starting to bear down Pyro. One touch up. Not much to it. The big clear is made. And it's back to just an even playing field. Halftime already in game number 1. 0-0 Donuts on the scoreboard. Thwack, a good turnaround here. Pyro, a little bit late to it. Still shoots low and on target. Aquario will cover that corner. Slugger, one touch out, finds the second. Thwack can't go in. Aquario, not a lot of pressure off that flick as it, again, sent away. Rutgers will reclaim possession on their own side. But ultimately, it's just a battle here in game 1. Pyro a little bit caught out. Thwack there to assist. Aquario off corner, now off back. Will Aiden there. Another 50. Both these offenses really struggling to break through early. Here's a nice little pass from NP to Aiden, but again, suppressed very quickly by the Quinnipiac defense. And that just seems to be the story of game number 1. Not seeing a ton developing on offense, and we're really seeing both defenses shutting things down early. Here's a good chance for Aquarios, blocked by Thwack. NP will be forced to retreat for the Scarlet Knights once again. As Aquario, but Thwack lurking. 50 out, a little bit of congestion from Rutgers. Will deal quite well. Pyro fires low. NP finds the initial stop. Pyro off the corner. Thwack is there. Another 50 off the corner. Slugger next in line, sends it high. Thwack is there, drops it back down. Slugger's got no boost to work with, however, so we will head into the final minute of regulation. Still tied 0-0. Thwack, a good carry. Tries a 50, but it's turned away by the Scarlet Knights. Aiden might have a look, flip, reset, can't stay close. Again, just being boomed back the other way by the Bobcats. I think at this point, we're either just waiting for that big defensive mistake or that big offensive outplay. One of these teams either going to have to really make an impact offensively, or someone's going to get tripped up defensively. As Pyro off corner. Slugger there, shot, bar down and out. Can't drop in for the Bobcats. Pyro dunked by NP. Slugger, that's a good beat. Aquario last back. We'll have another clear. Thwack Might have a look here with low boost. Fires top left. Aquario. Another save. He's going to need another block. Drop down. Pyro is there, and Pyro's got it with 5 seconds. Quinnipiac take the lead in game 1. Aquario outsped by Slugger, and Aiden caught on his feet. The Bobcats grabbed the lead with only 5 seconds left to go in regulation. And now pressure is really on for Rutgers. Need to try and get something here. Blocked by Slugger. It's just going to drop straight down. And Quinnipiac take game number 1. It was down to the wire. 4 minutes and 55 seconds. No one put anything away. Finally, Quinnipiac do. And that'll send us immediately into game 2. But what a way to start this series off. Rutgers, I mean, had some great looks on defense. 9 saves is very impressive, but when your offense has nothing to deal on the other side, defense can't be the only metric you have. You can see Quinnipiac did outshoot Rutgers very solidly that game and are looking to repeat that performance once again. As already, we move back into it. Game number 2, Rutgers trying to respond ASAP as they do not want to let Quinnipiac go up 2-0. Slugger, good carry there, was knocked away. NP, 1 touch out. Another block is made. Aiden, free possession, a flick over 1. Pyro doing a good job using all of his boost to find that block. Now he's demoed. Thwack will just take it back to his own corner. No need to rush on the clear, but NP bumping, trying to find a center. Pyro, another good block. Already seeing the Scarlet Knights pushing up a little bit more on offense in this first minute. Maybe looking to stay a little bit more aggressive and break through Slugger. Nice demo on the backfield. Pyro lifts it up. Aquario will knock it back to the far side. Quinnipiac have just been doing a great job keeping Rutgers at bay, and they always seem to be poised to make an attack. The Slugger gets past 1, double into the corner. Thwack lurking middle. NP there for a block. Gets around another. Has an open look downfield. Pyro will leave it for Thwack, who gets back in time. Aiden looking for another drop down. Quinnipiac, their defense just seems unmovable at this point in Rutgers. They need to find something soon here, as you let too much time go by and suddenly it might start to feel impossible. Thwack might have a carry in himself. He does. NP still able to find a touch. Follow-up shot from Slugger. Played it soft. It's going to be boomed away by Aquario. Quinnipiac reset. Slugger 1 touch out, looking for Pyro. He's looking to get it back to him. No on target. Aquario, dangerous dribble as the follow-up shot goes right into his backboard. Minute 50 gone here in game number 2. Already looking extremely similar to game number 1. Double look for Aquario, no good. Ball from Aiden, gonna be blocked by Thwack. Trying to go middle, another nice takeaway by Quinnipiac. They are just shutting down this Scarlet Knights offense time and time again. Every time they get close, a quick clear is made, and suddenly it's heading back the other way. I've seen both teams holding on to possession quite well. I think Rutgers a little bit more, so they have been looking a little bit more aggressive than they have in game number 1, and the Bobcats having to focus a little more defensively. Now stacked in the net, but Aquario puts it bar down where no one can reach it, and Rutgers are on the board for the first time tonight. Just beautiful placement, 2 defenders stacked in net, but there was just nothing they could do to stop that shot. And now, less than half this game to go. Quinnipiac, suddenly pressure is on their offense to respond. Aiden gets another nice 50. Slugger, great touch there, saving himself a goal. Late flick blocked by Aquario. NP takes it himself, just booms it far side, but Slugger right back middle. Pyro there, sends it high into the corner. Again, just seeing Very tense battle. No one letting anything go too easily. Still want to see a little bit more get heated up from these offenses. Aiden couldn't quite get there. Aquario's follow-up blocked by Thwack, and P fires high. Another 50 made. The Scarlet Knights starting to bear down Thwack. Had an open look over Aiden, just couldn't quite put it on target. With power, Slugger drops it down. NP a little bit awkward into the back wall. Pyro just playing patiently, trying to work himself around the defense. Rutgers able to deal quite well as we head to the final 70 seconds of this game. Aiden follow-up shot, another save made by Pyro, but Quinnipiac cannot get locked in their own side. They need to escape and get back on offense. But the Scarlet Knights all over them, seeing a lot of physicality being incorporated now, just doing anything they can to minimize possession. Thwack breaks free, but Aiden is lurking. Pyro needs to get control of this one. Puts it back middle. Thwack, one touch out. Again, the Bobcats can't get any possession going for themselves. Aquario late touch Slugger. Able to deal once more. The Bobcats just don't look as vicious when they're stuck in their own side and they don't have a lead. They were more than happy to play this defensive look when it was tied, as they just focused on those counterattacks, knew eventually that they were going to break through, but at this point, there's really nothing they can do to escape, and Rutgers know that. Pyro looking for Slugger, no boost. Aiden playing keep away. Nice 50 from Thwack. Low boost, can he send it down? No, Aiden in a dangerous spot. That's maybe a mistouch. Pyro, he shoots, but he can't put it on target. The Scarlet Knights will hang on to it, and back-to-back 1-0 games. Quinnipiac get the first, and Rutgers get the second. And Quinnipiac, that ping is not looking too good. I don't exactly know what's happening there. But, regardless, we will get set to go for game number 3. That being said, a complete change in the script again. Now, Rutgers out-shooting Quinnipiac by a solid margin and getting that 1-goal difference we saw right from the get-go here in game number 2. They really turned up the heat offensively. They were looking for more of that pressure, and they indeed found it. Aquario got that bar-down shot to get that 1 goal. Just a couple inches higher, and it wouldn't have fallen through, but got it to fall at that. Rutgers up 1-0 in that game, but now the series equalized. It's a best of 3 from here on out, and I'm really interested to see if we keep seeing these low-scoring bouts. I mean, we see Quinnipiac take the full minute between games 2 and 3. We'll see what they choose to do to strategize for this next one, but 1-1, Rutgers, Quinnipiac, all evened out. And it looks like we are missing someone. It looks like we're missing Slugger. There he is. Okay, beautiful. So, game 3 underway. Rutgers got there first. We'll see if they can keep the momentum up, or if Quinnipiac are going to be able to answer and find themselves at match point. Already seeing the Scarlet Knights trying to get on offense early. Slugger, good take here, but MP all over him. Aquario's there, open look, drops it down. Aquario knocks it in the first 18 seconds, and that is something we haven't seen all series long. A goal being scored early. It was a great challenge from NP, extremely aggressive at Aquario. As he put away the only one for Rutgers so far, he'll get the second. Quinnipiac now might be feeling like Rutgers did after game number 1, where it's that feeling where you need to get your offense started again. You're already falling behind in this one, and that seemed to be kind of where everything fell apart last game. The Bobcats went down 1, and they just couldn't quite break free after that. Now they got to be trying to respond as soon as possible in this one. Aquario, come on, Thwack. Now Aiden pass to NP. Quick shot on target, saved by Thwack. Aiden not close enough. Slugger will find a clear for a moment. Aiden right back into that corner. Pyro lets it play across. Thwack there in support. Wall pin straight to Pyro now. It really has seemed that Quinnipiac just can't really get any possession. We're seeing them struggle to hold a ball for more than a couple seconds as we're seeing a lot of booms, and now a 50 goes straight in from NP. He just kind of dove in the corner, and somehow it falls through on target. Pyro just not ready for it. And honestly, you can't blame him. There was a lot of traffic in front of that ball. 50 and a bump happened right in front of it, but somehow NP still shot it on target. And this is the first time in the series that we've seen more than one goal in a game, which seems crazy to say at this point, but Rutgers up 2-0 in Quinnipiac. Have not been able to put a goal away in the last 7 minutes. Need to find something here. Aquario, another clear out. Pyro 50, NP there. Thwack will get a nice spawn back into the corner. NP puts it middle. Aquario is back. Another nice 50 from Aiden. This one could be dangerous. It's just on target and no one's home. Quinnipiac just didn't expect it to be straight in. A little bit of congestion. A big 50 from Aiden. Slugger and Thwack both going for the corner boost, and the goal is just wide open. The Scarlet Knights starting to run away with it here in game number 3. The Bobcats just don't seem to have any momentum going for themselves, and Rutgers all over it. Aiden, another strike saved by Slugger. Delivers it to Thwack, and that might do a little more harm than good. Pyro does make the clear happen with the low boost. Aquario, one touch, NP sidewall back to Aquario. Upfield it goes. Some misses from Quinnipiac. 3 misses in a row. A delayed 50 from NP. And the Bobcats, they're looking a little bit nervous. Pyro puts it over his teammate. NP will slice it far side into the hands of Thwack. Slugger's pre-jumping middle, but there's no pass, and now a big 50 right back the other way. It just looks like nothing is going right for Quinnipiac here in game 3. Again, gotta give credit where credit's due. The Scarlet Knights have really picked up the pace since their game 1 loss. They know exactly what they need to do, and they've been able to win themselves a 3-goal cushion, and they know that Quinnipiac have been making mistakes. They know they're struggling, so they just keep on piling the pressure. They had a close look there that they weren't able to turn in. Aquario right back to NP. Nice demo from Slugger, gonna buy a lot of space, but you can see Quinnipiac again just booming the ball away. They need to take advantage of the space they've got. Some more soft touches, some more passes, just anything to keep that ball a little bit safer, as Rutgers now just seem to be draining the clock, trying to play a little bit of keep away. NP and Aquario both challenging there. Aiden getting by Slugger, no double, but a demo from Aquario. NP, plenty of boost to work with, just sends it well into the backboard. Pyro booms it away, but right back it goes from Rutgers. Slugger out to Thwack, dunked by NP, almost on target. 45 seconds left in regulation in Quinnipiac. We just need to see their offense find some sort of spark. Slugger's here, can't put it on target though. Another booming clear by Aiden, and Rutgers just playing time at this point, as they should. They don't need to stress, they don't need another goal. I think at this point you just want to try and suppress the offense, but Pyro will finally break through for the Bobcats. Slugger, nice touch there on 50 from Thwack, and NP a little bit too late on the turn. Pyro sends it in right side, so Quinnipiac on the board for the first time in almost 10 minutes of play. Unfortunately, might just be a little too late at this point. Slugger looking for something, needs to turn one in here, but he's got no support upfield. The clear is made. Thwack to Slugger, back to Pyro. He finds it through the 1-2-3 from the Bobcats, and there's a chance. Thwack out to Slugger, and Pyro, that flip to the left side, opened up the way through. 4 seconds for Quinnipiac. Try and turn something in here. That's not going to be a good kickoff for him. Slugger needs to keep it alive, but just a big miss. Aquario will flick it high, but it's to NP will kill it right in front of net, and Rutgers are on match point. Bit of an interesting third game there as Rutgers went up 3-0. It looked like they might have just started to run away with it, and that they did. But Quinnipiac showed some great late pressure, unfortunately. As we mentioned, a little too late. But that brings us to game 4. Quinnipiac had a late offensive surge. We need to see if they can keep it up going into this next game. Otherwise, they will start their season 0-3. That is not where you want to be if you are Quinnipiac. They got a lot of things to do at this point. We will indeed see what they bring to the table. Slugger, big shot there, will break through to open things off. And this is a great look for Quinnipiac. Pyro tried to send it middle. Aiden got one piece of it, and Rutgers, we've seen it a couple times, just got a little bit too congested on the defensive end. They haven't gotten burned for it a lot, but it has happened at that. And now Quinnipiac have themselves a lead. They played really well with the lead last time, and they're going to add on another Pyro. Going to make it 2-0 here. Just a quick carry off the sidewall, and the defense just kind of collapsed. The Scarlet Knights, I don't know what is happening at this moment. But Quinnipiac up 2-0 in the first 30 seconds. So what went from an extremely low-scoring series has seemed to evolve, and the offense has gotten a little bit better, but I think the defenses are more fatigued than anything, as we're seeing each make more and more mistakes. Good bump there from Pyro. Slugger on the save. Aquario looking middle. NP is there. Soft shot doesn't matter. Rutgers cut the lead back in half, and they're on the board within the first minute. 53 seconds, and already seeing 3 total goals. Again, the first 2 games, there was only 1 goal per game, and now we're really seeing it kind of turn around at this point. Aquario might have a double no. Pyro there. Will get demoed for that. NP off ceiling. Late touch. Does he have the double no? Couldn't quite sneak it past the crossbar. Aiden a little further back as second. Aquario rips it forward. Slugger off the corner. Aiden way back as third. Lets NP turn for it. Giving that extra bit of space. Now NP forward. Pyro there again. Minute and a half gone. Rutgers seem to be playing very conservative throughout this matchup. After they conceded those first 2, we're seeing a very far back second man. It looks like they don't want to overextend. Fortunately for them, I don't think that's where their mistakes are lying. We've just seen a couple awkward rotations. As we see here, a triple commit for that ball from the Scarlet Knights. Aquario will still find the clear. Seeing another miss here. Thwack will leave it for Pyro. 1 touch out. Slugger trying to jump on it. Good 50 with Aiden. Thwack 50ing Aquario. Pyro is there. Aiden another redirect behind him as we're approaching the halfway point in game number 4. Quinnipiac looking to find that cushion once again. Aiden might have a beat here. No, just going to be 50'd well by Slugger and the Bobcats. Right back it goes. Seeing some ping pong 50s as it's just going every which way back and forth. But Quinnipiac still in the driver's seat. And the Scarlet Knights still have some work to do. Aiden 1 touch, no more on it. Quinnipiac still trying to send this to a Game 5. Rutgers have already won a Game 5 in non-conference. Quinnipiac now looking to do the same, as they've already had a tough Game 5 loss. Would be nice to get this Game 5 win on the tally. But only time will tell if they're able to do so. I mean, Quinnipiac, they were a team that, I mean, last season they made it to the tournament and got round one-ed by Northeastern. And then I believe Rutgers. I am blanking on what happened to Rutgers, as a matter of fact. Yeah, Rutgers got round one-ed as well to Cincinnati. And now we're seeing a Rule 1 between NP and Thwack. Oh my goodness. It's becoming even more cinematic. A 2v2. Rutgers trailing. Aiden didn't want to take that shot. Still has plenty of boost. Gets the pop over Slugger, but an extra touch. That was a wide open net, but Aiden just sent it into the crossbar. Now Slugger flip reset. As we see Aiden with another good challenge. Aquario lining up. Pyro last back, and there's nothing you can do to stop that one. Rutgers tie it up 2-2 as Pyro left in a 2v1. Saw Aiden lurk forward for the bump, and Aquarius just slots it far side. 33 seconds. Rutgers closing down, trying to add another back. Skied up into the sidewall. Aiden on another high chip. Quinnipiac trying to get that goal back, but again, we're seeing Rutgers still playing a very far rotation. Thwack, nice mind game to get past one. Tries to flick it past another, can't get past Aquario. Slugger just puts it far side, maybe just looking to send this one safely into OT. Aiden, another good 50. Aquario there, keeps it alive for a moment. Aiden tries to go middle, it will drop. And we have our first overtime of the match. Rutgers, one more goal and they win it. They'll go up to 2-1 in non-con. But this is a great look for Quinnipiac. Aiden, a huge save. Follow-up from Thwack is good. And we are headed to Game 5. Quinnipiac wasting no time. Slugger downfield to Pyro. It was an amazing save from Aiden, but NP, wrong place, wrong time, and Thwack in close to seal the deal. So a big Game 5 now. Again, if Quinnipiac get this victory, they'll find their first win of CCS Season 5. If not, they'll go down to 0-3 in non-conference. And that is, of course, a very, very tough place to be. So we'll see what they can do. Game 5, it all comes down to this. Rutgers trying to pick up another big victory here in Game 5. They've already won a Game 5 this season versus the Utes of Utah. Trying to do it again, but this is a dime pass from Pyro. Slugger just couldn't quite put it on target. Now Pyro looking for a late reset. He's got it. The 50 almost straight onto the hood of Thwack. A miss from Slugger. As we're already seeing Quinnipiac, they're looking to get that offense going really early. Big clear from Aquario. Backfield Demo. Demo's being traded now. Bump from Aquario again. No one close second, but Aquario is just bumping everyone. Oh my goodness, Aquario put the Bobcats down. 1 bump, 2 bump, 3 bump, and he just did not let anyone go. And then NP slots it far side. The Scarlet Knights up 1-0. That was absolutely insane. The physicality on that play. Slugger, backboard, open look. Here's anyone there? No. Pyro and Thwack both back past midfield. Pyro, good touch out. Aiden gets 1 touch forward. Aquario looking forward for another Demo. Are seeing a very Demo and bump heavy looking Rutgers team here in Game 5. Might be that little bit of a strategy change to try and catch Quinnipiac off guard. Aquario plays it high. Slugger there to meet him and gets a good 50. Falls to Aiden. Immediately touches the middle off the corner. Pyro, big clear out. Aquario. Easy save back the other way for Rutgers. Both these teams, of course, trying to get back to the tournament, but here in Season 5, the competition's different. It's going to be even harder as Pyro had an open shot there, but he put it right at NP, who made the save with 0 boost, and now booming clear, almost on target. Pyro will turn it right back around. Trying to get the offense back up and going again. Into the corner, not much more. Thwack tries to put it middle, but it's going to be another booming clear from Aquario, who really has looked to be the rock for this team, as NP will get another. He's 2 for 2 here in game number 5, and that's just a big mistouch from Slugger off the corner. Wide open net for the Scarlet Knights, and the Bobcats are really in trouble. We've seen that they can score late. We saw it in game number 3, but they just got to do it sooner rather than later. Have to try and answer ASAP here. NP lobs it up. Aiden is there. No bump on Pyro. Aquario. One touch, no follow-up. Slugger. Another nice shutdown, but Rutgers not giving any space to the Bobcats. Pyro off the back. Well, it's going to fall towards Thwack. Aquario there again. A tough beat for Slugger. He misses it. Thwack will get it securely into the corner. But again, Rutgers just all over Quinnipiac in this one. Less than half this match to go. Another good 50 back the other way from Rutgers. Aiden to Aquario. Back wall. Pyro waiting. Now will take that opportunity to clear. Now gets a good 50 past another. No flick past Aquario. Navigates himself past all 3. That's a good 50. Open net. Aiden is there. Puts it high. Thwack in a tough spot. Still makes the read happen. What a stop there from Thwack to prevent a 3rd goal from coming through. Now a shot from Thwack. Crossbar. Fall from Slugger. He hits the crossbar as well. Pyro backwards flick. Off target again. And I think the Quinnipiac Bobcats just dented that crossbar. We saw 3 hits in a row that all just missed high, and now maybe another look. Pyro shot. Aquario will be able to get it safely towards the corner with a little help from NP. Thwack, another good 50. The Scarlet Knights locked into their own side. They cannot make a clear happen. The boost is running low, but Quinnipiac cannot take advantage. Every second off the clock, this game favors Rutgers more and more. Demo straight, open net. Thwack can't put it on target, and Aquario booms it out. Another missed chance for the Bobcats. Aquario through the corner. Thwack sends it out to the midfield, but there's just no one there to follow up. Back pass from Rutgers. They know they just need to play keep away, hold on to possession for a little bit longer, and this series is theirs. Aquario, high lob. Pyro on it. One touch, not much more. Aquario, middle 2, go. Slugger, booming clear. NP safely waiting in the backfield. Another quick follow-up. Thwack, big shot. Aiden keeps it out. And the Scarlet Knights defending their own net with all they have left to give. And it doesn't look like Quinnipiac are going to be able to break through in time. There's just not much remaining at this point. 10 seconds left. They need 2 goals. It just looks to be too far out of reach. Off the back wall. One touch. Pyro needs to put it away. Off the backboard. Thwack is there. Blocked by Aiden. Slugger's blocked as well. And Rutgers, a defensive masterclass. In game number 5, they take down Quinnipiac. And what was an incredible series in this one. My goodness, an absolute battle between both these teams, but it will be Rutgers who come up victorious. They will move up officially, and now they will go, now they're 2-1, and on the other side, Quinnipiac, unfortunately, they're 0-3 to start their season, and that is obviously very, very tough for them. That's a great squad over there, but they've just had some tough matches in non-con. Knew they were going to be tested, and unfortunately haven't been able to pick up the win yet. That's 2 Game 5 losses for the Bobcats again. Still time for them to do well, but It's going to be tough on their resume to try and make the championship. Expecting them to do really well in the Metro Atlantic, but again, it's going to be tough with already 3 non-conference losses. That being said, it was fun to see this one happen. It was a close Game 5 series, a nice battle between both these sides, but we are going to cut to a quick break. We're going to take a little bit of a pause. We're going to get set up for the next series between UNT and Washington State, North Texas versus Washington State Esports. That'll be another fun one happening in about 20 minutes or so. So stick around. We'll be back for that one, but I'll see you guys then.